What's up, Enduro Primates? Today's topic is crossing railroad tracks. And while I know a lot of people have no problem with this, I've seen quite a few people, even seasoned riders, struggle with crossing railroad tracks. Today I'm going to show you a simple and effective technique to make it a non-issue. So some of you may already know how to cross railroad tracks, and it's actually pretty easy providing you have a straight shot at them, and you can just double them up by either hitting the railroad track itself or the tie or sleeper that's underneath and just sail over the whole shooting match without a problem. Other times there's not a good run up and you have to use a little technique to get over them, or else there's a lot of drama. One of the easiest methods I've been using is to come in at an angle and then pivot turn out of them. I call this the get in, get out method. So first I want to show you guys why you can't just roll straight into railroad tracks. You either have to use the in-out method or double them up either by hitting the track or the tie if it's exposed enough. Here the ties aren't exposed. There's a lot of loose stone running up to them, so you might not get the lift you need. On tracks like this, typically I'll just go in and out. It's just safer. There's no drama. I don't have to worry about anything. And the technique is basically just sometimes it's a pivot turn in, sometimes you come straight into them and then get in an angle to get the rear wheel in. And I'll show you why you can't just go straight over going slowly. So if I was just going to try and go straight over, the rear wheel spins. You can see the distance is just not conducive to dirt bikes. So you have to back up, come in it at an angle, turn the wheel. Now I'm in. Now I'm out. So again, the easiest method is to clear the tracks altogether by hitting the tie and doubling them up. But if you can't make it, don't get off, don't fight the bike, you're just going to lose a lot of energy. You want to use the get in, get out technique. Pop the front wheel over, let the rear wheel follow, come in at an angle, and just pivot turn right out. It's really important when you're messing with railroad tracks that you get in and get out as quickly as possible. Live tracks can be a very dangerous place and you don't want to spend a lot of time on them. If you're going to practice on live tracks, make sure you have a good line of sight both directions. Look both ways before you enter the tracks and make sure you're going to get in and get out as quickly as possible. If you absolutely must ride down the middle of the tracks, make sure you have this technique down so you can get out quickly if need be. Being in the center is a very dangerous place. Make sure you're never in the middle when you don't have a good line of sight. These guys are about to get lucky. So these tracks are a little harder to get at because of the angle. I can't just roll on just as easy. So I'll carry a little momentum.
See, no gas getting that rear wheel in. Now my front wheel is against the rail. My boot is on the track. Roll back a little bit. Pivot turn, out, little gas. Not too much gas, you don't want to spin the rear tire on that track. So again, this is a really easy set of tracks. There's a lot of stone up to the track, so the tracks aren't as tall, the ties are buried. Here, you could safely double them, no problem. But if you were scared, you didn't want to risk hitting that front wheel into that tie, you could just do the in-out method. Get in, get out. In, out.
So in this one, I'm coming up to the side of the track, and I'm going to do a pivot turn in. Just a little wheelie, get the front wheel over, light on the gas, let the back wheel fall in. Next, you want to get your foot up on that track and just do a pivot turn out. Nice and controlled. Take your time.
In the middle, get your foot on that rail. Easy in and out.
Now here I'm going to come in at an angle, so I don't need the pivot turn to get in. Just roll right in and then pivot turn out. Well guys, that's all for now. Hopefully if you've had trouble with railroad tracks in the past, I've shown you an easy way. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. Until next time guys, ride fast and take chances.